Good afternoon, dear viewers. Today, we will dive into the wonderful world of silk production and tell you about the complete cycle of silkworm rearing. This process, filled with mysteries and amazing discoveries, is not only an important part of the textile industry, but also has deep historical roots. Join us to learn how incredibly strong, smooth, and elegant silk products are created. In today's world, where natural resources are becoming increasingly precious, learning about the silkworm rearing process represents an important link to a sustainable textile industry. This process involves many interesting steps, each of which has an impact on the environment and economy. We will talk about the challenges and prospects facing this industry and how it can contribute to conservation and quality products. Since ancient times, silk has been considered one of the most precious and luxurious materials. The history of silk use goes back centuries, and this magical fiber has always been associated with luxury, sophistication, and refined taste. We'll take a historical look at how silk products have influenced the culture and style of different eras, as well as the secrets behind the production process. The history of silk's use in textiles goes back thousands of years. Ancient civilizations, such as Chinese, Indian, and Greek, recognized the value of this material. Silk fabrics have always been a symbol of luxury and splendor, embodying refined taste and social status. This material was in great demand in different parts of the world, and its production became a key industry for many countries. Silkworms play an important role in the textile industry, providing the raw material for creating silk fabrics. The process of rearing silkworms and producing silk is complex and unique. The delicacy and strength of silk fibers make them ideal for creating a variety of products, from dresses and blouses to bedding. This material has a special luster and unique texture, making each piece truly unique. Silk products have always epitomized sophistication and refinement. In different historical epochs, silk was in the center of fashion trends and symbolized the highest taste. It was used to create lavish dresses and accessories in royal palaces, as well as for everyday wear, adding a touch of luxury to everyday life. Silk embodies the spirit of eras and cultural traits, reflecting the tastes and preferences of different societies. So, undoubtedly, silkworms and their products play a huge role in the textile industry and culture at large. They combine a long history, sophistication, and practicality, making silk products truly unique and desirable. In the following parts of our video, we will dive into the details of silkworm rearing and talk about each step of this amazing process. The first stage of silkworm rearing begins with the careful selection and preparation of the cocoons. Cocoons are selected based on their size, color, and structure. The quality of the cocoons determines the quality of the silk produced. This step requires skill and experience to select the best cocoons for further incubation. Once the cocoons have been selected, the incubation process begins. The cocoons are placed in special incubators where optimal temperature and humidity are maintained. Under the influence of these conditions, the development of caterpillars, young silkworms, begins. This stage requires constant monitoring and care to ensure proper development of the caterpillars. Caterpillar care is one of the most important steps in the silkworm rearing process. The caterpillars need a quality and balanced diet. They are provided with fresh and nutritionally rich food to ensure their healthy growth. It is also necessary to maintain optimum temperature and humidity to create comfortable conditions for caterpillar development. Of particular interest is the technique of stimulating cocoon formation. There are several methods to improve the quality and quantity of cocoons. One of them is the use of special substances that increase the activity of caterpillars. This makes it possible to obtain cocoons with stronger and longer fibers. Such technologies bring their own note of intrigue and mystery to the process of silkworm rearing. After the caterpillars are carefully reared and the cocoons are formed, the process of silk harvesting and processing begins. One of the collection methods is to carefully separate the cocoons into individual threads. This requires skill and precision to avoid damaging the threads and to maintain their integrity. Once the silk threads are collected, the process of processing them begins. This step involves several techniques including degreasing, carding, and dyeing. Degreasing removes unwanted substances from the surface of the threads, which improves their quality. Carding helps to align and blend the threads to create a single silk fiber, and dyeing makes it possible to give silk a variety of rich shades. The most delicate stage in the collection and processing of silk is the process of removing the threads from the cocoons and forming them. For this, experts use various techniques and tools to carefully unwrap the threads and form long silk strands. This process requires skill and attention, as even a small damage to the threads can greatly affect their quality. Silk is a material that has found its place in a multitude of spheres of life, from fashion to interiors. Its unique properties make it indispensable in various fields. In the world of fashion, silk fabrics embody sophistication and elegance, creating a unique style. From dresses to accessories, silk adds a touch of luxury and sophistication. In home interiors, silk cushions, curtains, and bedspreads create an atmosphere of coziness and luxury. Silk is not just a material, it is the epitome of natural sophistication. The naturalness of silk makes it especially valuable in our world of synthetic fibers. Its smooth surface caresses the skin and gives a feeling of comfort. The durability of silk fabrics, despite their thinness, is surprising and confirms that nature is capable of creating durable and exquisite things. In the world of fashion, silk has long been a symbol of luxury and style. Many famous designers and brands are fascinated by its unique texture and luster. Chanel versus Gucci, all of them regularly include silk elements in their collections, giving them a special sophistication. Not only clothes, but also accessories, including scarves and shawls, become real works of art thanks to silk. Silkworm rearing, despite its ancient history, has its environmental challenges. The process of incubating and caring for the caterpillars requires certain resources, including feed and energy to maintain optimal conditions of temperature and humidity. Subsequently, silk harvesting and processing may also require the use of chemicals. It is important to consider that efforts to minimize negative environmental impacts are important for the sustainability of silkworm rearing. In order to reduce the environmental impact of silkworm rearing, alternative methods based on more sustainable approaches are being worked on. Organic rearing involves using natural caterpillar care methods and minimizing the use of chemicals. In addition, waste management in silk harvesting and processing is becoming increasingly important. New technologies allow waste to be used to create other products, thus reducing resource consumption. It is important to realize that silk farming can exist in harmony with the environment if innovative and sustainable practices are implemented. Silk cultivation and processing is a complex process that can face a number of challenges. As mentioned earlier, resource consumption, chemical use, and environmental issues can pose some challenges. In addition, seasonal and climatic factors must be considered, which can also affect silk cultivation and harvesting. However, modern technology can greatly improve silk cultivation and processing. Innovations in cocoon breeding, creating optimal conditions for caterpillars, and improved silk processing techniques help to overcome the difficulties associated with the production process. Today, silk farming is at the intersection of tradition and innovation. In addition to the use of silk in traditional areas such as textiles and fashion, there is potential to integrate silk into modern technology. For example, silk can be used for medical and biotechnological purposes, such as creating biodegradable materials and medical implants. Silkworm rearing is not only an ancient art, but also an important component of the textile industry. From the process of growing the caterpillars to producing a unique thread, silk epitomizes hard work and craftsmanship. Silk is a natural material with unique properties that make it indispensable in various areas of our lives. Viewers should realize that behind the seeming simplicity of the silkworm's cultivation process lies a lot of hard work and effort. It is important to realize that silk has played and continues to play an important role in fashion, culture, and environmental sustainability. While honoring the value of this material, We also support the preservation of tradition and innovation in the textile industry. If you are interested in the silkworm rearing process and want to learn more about how amazing silk products are created, subscribe to our channel. We look forward to sharing more exciting and informative videos with you. Your opinion is important to us. If this video has helped you better understand silkworm rearing and discover new aspects of this fascinating topic, please like and rate the video. Your feedback and support helps us create even more interesting and useful content.